Hello everyone. Hello. I'm here. It's Thursday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're gonna be playing Mario Kart Wii. We're gonna also be playing Mario Party Jamboree. And after that, who knows? We'll see if we have the time for anything else. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a good Thursday. It was a very lazy day for me. I shouldn't say it was a lazy day. I worked a little bit more on Morgue Game, the God Game expansion, fan expansion that I was making. And honestly, I made good headway. I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I still got, like, work to do, but it's getting closer, and I think, like, and now is, like, the time where I'm feeling, like, a little more inspired to work on it. So who knows what'll happen? Who knows? It's been a little bit since I had, like, the urge to really work on it, but I'm kind of feeling it again. You know, I just gotta, like, I gotta do it at my own pace. I don't want to burn myself out again, especially when I'm getting closer and closer to the finish line. We'll see, though. We'll see. But I want to get into Mario Kart Wii right away. Because, you know, Mario Party Jamboree will be sometime around... sometime around 7 o'clock. So we got, like, an hour and a half to spend playing Mario Kart Wii. And we're, of course, playing Custom Track GP, because I fucking love Custom Track GP. Dude, I feel like Mario Kart Wii's, like, aesthetic on, like, the home menu is, like, perfect for, like, my current, like, stream setup. It just makes too much sense. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played Custom Track GP, though. The last time I touched it was, like, might have been 2023, honestly. I don't even know if I streamed it last year. Oh boy, they're playing Shroom Ridge. But yeah, I just, like, finally decided to update Custom Track GP. And just got the Wii U up and running, because it's still been plugged in from me streaming Super Paper Mario. I mean, to be fair, like, all my consoles are plugged in, they're just not plugged into the capture card. I was sleepy as fuck today. I, like, slept the fuck in, and then I worked on cards. Played a little bit, played some video games, but didn't go too crazy. I've created a new team on Pokemon Showdown that I've been hitting OU with. It's got Choice Scarf Glamora, because I think Choice Scarf Glamora is, like, really funny. I think that's, like, one of the more funny guys to use, because if you guys don't know what Glamora does, its, like, main thing is being, like, a hazard guy, like Stealth Rock and shit, because it has the ability Toxic Debris, which, whenever it gets hit by any physical attack, it doesn't matter if it's a quote-unquote contact move or not, any physical attack that hits Glamora will cause it to put down toxic spikes, which is really funny. But that's part of the reason why it's seen as, like, a much better hazard guy. It's also good at removing hazards because it gets Mortal Spin. But a lot of people forget, Glamora also has a 130 special attack stat. This thing has, like, a fucking jacked up attack stat for no reason. So you can just really surprise some people on the ladder with, like, Glamora's power. Because that's pretty damn good. I mean, Ogerpon is, like, a really strong mon, and that cutie has, like, 120 attack. Now, the only problem with running an offensive Glamora is that its speed is not really there. It's, like... It's slower than Great Tusk, even, and Great Tusk is already a bit of a slow ass. But Glamora is, like, just under Great Tusk. So you kind of need to run Choice Scarf to get the most out of, like, offensive Glamora. Which, like, I don't know. Choice Scarf is, like, good. But I'm, like, not that good at using it. I don't know. I'm not, like, a Choice Scarf gamer. It doesn't make sense in my mind all the time. I think out of anybody who's ever used, like, the choice items in Pokemon, every time I get that shit knocked off, I literally just go thank God to myself. Really, the only choice Pokemon that I've, like, really enjoyed is, like, Choice Band Zamazenta. And that's because Zamazenta is, like, one of the stupidest mons that's ever been allowed in OU. I'm a little bit of, like, I don't know, I'm a little bit of a Zom hater. I think Zom is cheap. But he's still allowed. I mean... I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like him, I don't respect him. But I'll use him if it means I can win. You know? If he's a good fit on the team, I'll use him. You know? I'm not so prudish that I'm like, oh my god, I'll never use any cheap mons. No, I'll use whatever I can to win. When fucking Shedtail was legal, I had an Orthworm on every single one of my teams. And Orthworm was funny as fuck. Honestly, like, people thought that, like, Cyclozar was more cheap with Shedtail, and I kind of understand, because it is a regenerator mon with Shedtail. But, like, if you look past that, dude, if you, like, get Orth out at the right moment, you can, like, get the easiest Shedtails in the world. And it's a slow Shedtail, so whatever mon you have coming in is going to get, like, one free turn of setup no matter what. And I used that with Cloyster to get top 500. And it was dope. It was fucking dope. My current team does not have Cloyster on it. Cloyster just, it's tough. It's tough. Cloyster is not an OU mon at all. It's hard to get Cloyster in a position where it works well in OU. I had, like, a Cloyster team that I was running for a bit, and I think I peaked at, like, 1500, which is, like, average. But I couldn't really take it much higher than that. It wasn't reasonable. My poor Cloyster. You know, they say real trainers should win with their favorites, but sometimes it's not doable. It's not doable. Then again, I'm also bad. There was, like, a video about a guy who created a cloth stall team that got to fucking 2,000 on the leaderboard. 2,000 elo. I could never do that. Especially with stall. I don't like playing stall. I'm an evil hyper offense player. I love to hit things with big buttons. Probably why I like Gen 9 so much, because it is the most, like, click buttons generation ever. Dude, I was watching the LGR new Sims videos about, like, the Sims 1 and 2, like, PC ports that just came out, or, like, new ports, anyways. And I'm like, damn, I'm so curious about that. It's like, I don't know, I kind of do want to try, like, old Sims at some point. I think, like, The Sims would be, like, a very fun stream. I don't know if I could justify streaming Sims 4, though. I feel like, I don't know, nobody's really excited about Sims 4. That is a game that is inherently impossible to get excited about. And I mean, I remember watching a lot of, like, Sims 3 modded back in the day. That seems like that would be funny. I don't know if I have a copy of Sims 3, though. I got Sims 4 right before it went free-to-play, and I just kind of never played it out of being mad that, like, within a month of me buying it, it went free-to-play. I mean, it's not like I paid a hefty price for it. It was like $5, but still. Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up that a video game can have so much DLC that they make the base game free-to-play. That's a little crazy. I know there's been, like, games going free-to-play because they get, like, microtransactions and stuff. You know, I've been around the TF2 block plenty of times, but I've never seen a game before that got so much DLC that they just made the base game free-to-play. You're never gonna see that for any of the, like, truck simulators or whatever the fuck. They're gonna charge you a premium for all that shit. Also, I am running, not like a meta build in this game, but like a better build than I usually do. It turns out that karts are very bad in Mario Kart Wii. And I have been trying to make it work online for a long time because I just kind of didn't give a shit to change over and learn bikes, but it is like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Karts are just so much worse than bikes. You can't do wheelies. The wheelie tech is important. And I mean, the mock bike is good. I mean, it's no flame runner, but I don't know, I want to use my meat, so I don't care. I don't know, there's no Shy Guy in Mario Kart Wii. There is Luigi. I could play as Luigi. I always go random. It's never a bad time to go random. Anyone else in this chat eating rigatoni? No, I had chicken parm for dinner though. Hi Eve, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Chicken parm was damn good. It was damn good. It was homemade. Made with love. Thank you, Eve, for the follow. I love when you can tell they're trying to make a level scary because they play the N64 Bowser's Castle theme. Dude, this is a cool effect. Custom tracks are so fun. I can't wait until, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets cracked wide open and people start making custom tracks. Or, like, a custom track GP equivalent to that. It is probably gonna take until, you know, the online shuts down. Because we have, like, a custom track GP equivalent for Mario Kart 7 now. I should try that at some point. I mean, if I was to stream it, I'd have to do it through an emulator because, dude, I don't have a 3DS capture card. And I haven't even, like, homebrewed my 3DS yet. Although, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I bought, like, a little thing that lets me plug in micro SDs to my computer. What is this, like, floor is lava level? Dude, did you see the evil Koopa? Oh my god. Oh, this is only one lap, too. So I need to start playing better. Oh, that's mud. The evil chain chomp. Oh my god, how did I catch up with everything? How the fuck did I get first place? I was like dead last for like most of that race, and then I won somehow. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. That Mega Mushroom changed everything. My life changed as soon as I ate that. Can't believe there's no open source 3DS capture card still. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where, like, you know, the 3DS was popular, but it came out at, like, such a specific time. One of the problems with being a YouTuber who liked Nintendo stuff in, like, the 3DS Wii U era is that Nintendo sure didn't like you. So most YouTubers just didn't bother. It was, like, mostly, like, big Nintendo enthusiasts who had, like, a 3DS capture card at all. So, like, nobody was going out of... Not a lot of people, anyway, were going out of their way to make 3DS capture cards. It's obvious. We gotta break into Nintendo HQ and figure out how they get the 3DS capture working. Oh, that's dirty. I hate when I throw on dirt. I know there's, like, remote, like, use for, like, 3DSs now. Sorry, YouTube, you missed, like, 15 minutes of footage. And now I'm gonna lose this race as a result. Pretty sure all models of Game Boy now have video output mods, maybe also DS Lite. Maybe. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with, like, capturing DS. Although, if that's, like, true as fuck, I still have my DS Lite. That could be something. That could be my way of streaming, like, DS games. Because, like, for a while I've wanted to do it on, like, my Wii U, but when I tried to mod my Wii U so it could, like, do DS stuff, I don't know, it fucked with my homebrew in a specific way where I don't know how to fucking fix it. Like, yeah, my Wii U is still homebrewed. It didn't brick or anything, but I don't know how to fucking get the homebrew working properly anymore. And it's okay for me to say now that I homebrewed my Wii U, because it's not like they do Wii U repairs anymore. .3DS wireless capture is bad. It's got horrible bitrate. I'd imagine. I mean, the 3DS is not a super powerful machine. The 3DS can only do so much. That shit was made to run like fucking Super Mario 3D Land. Honestly, I'm surprised that people were able to figure, like, a wireless solution at all. Because, like, I don't know, the 3DS is just not built for that kind of thing at all. I might have to get that, like, mod working at some point. Because there's, like, random DS games that I would love to stream that just only work on, like, original DS. Or at least something with a touchscreen, which I don't really have. Like, it would not be very economical for me to buy a screen tablet for my computer just to play DS games. I don't know, how much are, like, screen tablets these days? They're probably, I don't know, they're probably still too rich for my blood. Probably still too much for me to be like, yeah, let me do that just so I can stream DS games. But I mean, we also need a better DS feast than we've had recently. Because I streamed Sonic Rush and I didn't care for it. I couldn't get into it. I finished it, but I wasn't happy about it. Also, hi V, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi V, what's up? Why are you saying hello over and over? Oh, did the stream die for a second? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I see it now. I see the little bit of drop frames. Oh, I fucked up this race really bad. Can I tell you guys also, this is like a little bit funny to me. And, like, I don't fault the creator of this, like, spreadsheet at all, because I think it is generally a good kind of resource to have. There was, like, a funny, like, spreadsheet I saw going around that was, like, free games you could get for your computer. And it would, like, categorize them in terms of, like, oh, these are, like, official releases, these are fan games, these are, like, ports, etc., etc. And, like, you know, it was funny looking through the list and seeing, like, the clown game made by the Homestuck creator and like Helltaker and like Friday Night Funkin' fan games and shit. It's a little amusing to me. Like I don't know, you couldn't get me to recommend like Helltaker to people. Like, yeah, it's free, but at what cost? Listen, it's not a cost to your wallet, but it is like a social cost that you have to live with. If you've ever played Helltaker, you have to live with, like, the social effects that'll have on you for the rest of your life. And I mean, the Friday Night Funkin' mods is just like, it's so funny that those were there, but not the original game. I don't know, there's probably some good stuff on there. TF2 wasn't on there, but honestly, if you're the kind of person who's looking for free computer games because you can't, like, buy, like, theoretically, if you are broke enough where you need to play exclusively free games, you probably don't have a big, beefy PC. What, social tax? Helltaker's literally a game about, like, a guy who has, like, a police uniform fetish. That's, like, the social cost of, like, playing Helltaker, is that, like, you're partaking in this guy's, like, police uniform fetish. And, like, listen, if that's a risk you're willing to take, then go for it. But you could never catch me doing that. You could never catch me doing that. All I'm saying. Oh, I just stole first. Thought it was a guy horny for demons? It's always more than that. It's always more than that. Listen, there's a lot of games you could play where you can be horny for demons. There's a lot of them out there. Shin Megami Tensei is like a game that lets you be horny for demons. Not your main character, but you the player. Wait, that's true. That's true. You can play any game for free on your PC. There's definitely, like, a lot of good, like, free games out there. I mean, obviously one of the best things you could do if you have a computer is to just download a bunch of emulators and ROMs. Don't tell Big Nintendo I told you that, though. They won't be happy about it. I can't believe I did that and dodged, like, the fake item box. That would probably be the problem for me, coming up with a list of, like, free games for you to try on the computer, because it's like, dude, it's like TF2 and, like, pirated video games. Load up a NES emulator and play, like, Super Mario Bros. 2, dude. I fucking love Super Mario Bros. 2. I mean, I can't even name how much time I must have just put into, like, old Pokemon games just by playing them on emulators back in the day. I was doing Nuzlocke after Nuzlocke. Nowadays, I just don't have the patience for, like, a Nuzlocke. It always just feels, like, too slow for me. Like, Pokemon these days is, like, a little bit too much of a meathead game for me. Even, like, competitive Pokemon. Like, I usually put together, like, a team in, like, 30 minutes. And then, like, kind of workshop it by playing actual games and adjusting it as I see fit. Like, I don't put any thought into, like, okay, this is going to counter this is going to do that, this is going to do that. I just kind of throw shit together that I think might be cool, and when I notice it working, or when I notice it flopping, I make the proper adjustments. Dude, that should be on the list, though. Pokemon Showdown is, like, the best free game that you could download. Or not even download, you could just play it in browser. What do I know about Pokemon Emerald? I mean, it's my favorite video game ever made, so probably a lot, I guess. Like, in what regard? I couldn't tell you, like, the inner workings of, like... I have some understanding of, like, the AI. And I have, like, an understanding of, like... What does BK stand for? Burger King? Would I ever do an archipelago randomizer? Absolutely. That's something I've talked about with people before, is, like, potentially doing, like, an archipelago thing. It's just one of those things where, like, it's a lot to set up. It's a lot to set up and, like, time and schedule. And I am, like, infamously, like, bad at, like, scheduling stuff. I kind of just tell people, hey, this is when I'm gonna do something, are you cool with that? And if they say yes, we do it, and if they say no, fuck. I thought the whole point of, like, archipelago stuff was to do it with other people. More fun with others, but you can randomize games for yourself. I mean, I've played with Pokemon randomizers before. That wouldn't be, like, anything new to me. More randomizers in Pokemon would be fun, though. I really enjoyed the map randomizers when I played those a few years back. I think that's probably my favorite kind of randomizer that I've played, is the map randomizers. Because even though they're not as in-depth as, like, some others, it's just, like, I don't know, it's funny. It's interesting to me. I'm sorry to everybody in this lobby that I got us donut planes. What was that Rosalina cooking? Switching over to bikes really has been a game changer. You don't realize how broken bikes are in Mario Kart Wii until you play with them. And then you understand everything. Hope the next Mario Kart lets you play with Tiddlywinks. True! True. And hi, Bigwin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Always loved using bikes in Mario Kart. It's so funny that they made them so broken in Wii. Being able to perform wheelies is so stupid. What were they cooking? Like, oh, just shake the Wii remote a little bit to get a speed boost. That's crazy. And hi, Adrian. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Interesting seeing 8's donut planes in this. Yeah, I did notice that. It is funny. It is very funny. Just seeing, like, how they, like, try to handle going underwater. Usually just creating, like, a transparent blue ceiling. I'll take second. I'll take second. Can I be honest with you guys also? I've been playing Custom Track GP for a while, but I always had, like, the worry in my mind, because I've seen some, like, people with, like, dumb names in Custom Track GP lobbies, and I've always been worried, like, oh god, what if, like, the people who made Custom Track GP are, like, not chill at all? And then I, like, looked up, like, one of the developers, and on his YouTube channel, he was like, yeah, my sibling that worked on the mod with me, she's a trans woman now. And I just had, like, a moment where I was like, okay, so everything's gonna be alright, actually. Dude, pretzel M&Ms are fucking dope. I fucking love pretzel M&Ms. That's, like, the best M&M variant. Welcome to Evil Peach's castle. It really is. It's base. It is base. Better not get rid of it or else you'll have to intervene. I mean, they've had that variant around for a while. I can't imagine them getting rid of the pretzel M&Ms. I mean, they're kind of hard to find sometimes. I feel like not every store, like, carries them. But, like, when they're around, I always grab a bag. Because I love that shit. These cards got me playing with Luigi and others. I need, like, all my friends with, like, Wii's to, like, homebrew their shit and get on Custom Track GP. Because every time I play it, I'm like, dude, Custom Track GP is so awesome. Like, over 200 Mario Kart maps for me to play? Fuck yes, dude. Where else are you gonna get to play on Evil Peach's castle? admire the modding scene for Mario Kart Wii, but it's not a Mario Kart you like to revisit. I think that's fair. Mario Kart Wii is a game that I absolutely adore, but I understand why it's not for everyone. I mean, one of the things about it, and it's something that I love about it, is that it is probably the most jank, like, 3D Mario Kart. You know, maybe I'm not as familiar with, like, Double Dash and, like, DS to say, but I feel like when I played those games, they didn't really feel jank. Mario Kart Wii is a jank-ass game. And I mean, also, it's got, like, some of the more fucked up item balancing. I mean, you do have to live with the Thundercloud. The Thundercloud is fucked. Would help if the game didn't look like it was smeared in oil all the time. That is true. That is true. It's so funny that, like, Mario Kart Wii is, like, an objective visual downgrade from Double Dash. I don't know how the fuck they managed that. Because, like, Double Dash is, like, a pretty great-looking game on the GameCube. And then Mario Kart Wii is, like, disgusting. And it's also, like, slightly more low-poly. And it's like, I can't even fathom why, really, because it's like, oh, Double Dash has 8 racers. Yeah, but it's like 8 times 2. You always have a partner with you. So it can't just be that they increased the player count. Something happened here. Something happened here. Mario Kart Wii could be one of the best games ever, though, just on the basis that Funky Kong is the top meta pick. Like, if you want to play the best character in the game, you play as Funky Kong. They were kind of real for that. You know, it's been a source of jokes for many years, but it's just like, it's good. The Daisy ink is crazy, especially because it's bad. It is like an objectively worse version of the regular squid ink. I could see myself just fine. It is always charming when, like, the maps have, like, custom textures and stuff for random things. I think this is the first time I've seen custom squid ink, though. Or blooper ink, I guess. Yeah, the JPEGs are really good. is like the one time too where like the fucking like blooper would be useful for maps like these that I've never played before. Because the muscle memory doesn't exist yet. Oh my god, I would love to play like custom Half-Life mods at some point. That kind of thing has always been, like, really cool to me. And, like, I don't know, I don't really see, like, any YouTubers really playing, like, those old, like, Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, like, random maps and shit. I need to play, like, dog shit Half-Life 2 mods from, like, 2005. I feel like it would, like, enhance my life. I'd feel a lot better. I went too early. Dude, when I was testing this earlier today also to make sure everything was working with Custom Track GP, I still had my Wii Remote on volume, like, max. I forgot how fucking loud Mario Kart Wii sounds is. I had to turn that shit all the way down. It was way too distracting. I had it all the way up because of Super Paper Mario, and Super Paper Mario makes Wii noises, like, way less. Remember seeing a video of someone playing through old Gmod maps, and one of them stuck out to you purely because there was a missing texture shotgun named Sweet Lemonade? That's fucking awesome. That kicks ass. Dude, something I'd kinda like to do, going off of, like, Valve stuff, something I'd like to potentially do this year is to maybe play Half-Life Alyx. Because we've just had, like, a MetaQuest 2 in our house for a while, and it doesn't really get used. But I could probably get some use out of it for streaming. I don't know how good Steam Link is on it, though. Because I don't know if that's mostly built for the Quest 3. I'm not familiar with all this VR shit. If they didn't have, like, a new, like, Half-Life game on there, I probably wouldn't even acknowledge it. I remember when the No VR mod came out for Half-Life Alyx. I considered doing that. But I am a little glad I held off if I have, like, an option to, like, do it in VR. Yeah, you can ask me some questions about the Steam Deck. I love answering questions. Like, is the Steam Deck good? Yes. Is the Steam Deck bad? Yes. Can you load non-Steam game launchers onto it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as they work on Linux, you can. I mean, there's also ways you can get Windows running on Steam Deck, which probably makes the compatibility better. Although I'm not sure about, like, how controller setups and stuff will go. Can you use Firefox on it? Firefox is the default browser on Steam Deck. If you go to desktop mode, it already has Firefox loaded on it. It doesn't have, like, Google Chrome or, like, Safari or any of that shit. Don't have one, but your sibling does, and it feels weird to hold. I mean, yeah. It's a beefy console. It is a beefy handheld. Tell you about desktop mode? I mean, what do you really want to know? It's just, like, a Linux desktop that you can control with, like, the little sort of, like, thumb pads that it has. And you can use it kinda as a regular computer. I mean, if you set it up in, like, a sort of dock situation where you can get USBs and stuff working on it, it is quite literally just a mini computer. Dude, I forgot that, like, the Yakuza demo drops today, also. The Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I need to, like, download that, because I'm looking to play that on my Steam Deck. I want to see if that runs okay on there. Looking hard for this info, but nowhere can you find info like this? Really? This track is kind of giving Mario 64 hack. The geometry is all fucked up here. This really does give the vibes of, like, Mario 64 hacks before they realized how, like, the camera works in Mario 64. So they were trying to be, like, way too ambitious and just, like, it's a little bit of a nightmare to play, even if it is cool. How nice is the OLED screen? It's as nice as an OLED screen is gonna get, to be honest. I think it looks great. Toad is catching up to me. Ooh. Thank God this level is perplexing everyone else that's also playing right now. Because it's making me look less bad as I bump into shit and fall off the level. I will say also, Steam Deck, strictly, one of the best emulation machines you could ever get. Get Emu Deck, like, immediately, and you'll already be set with a bunch of shit, even if you have a Steam library of, like, 3 games. Like, I mean, that shit runs up to, like, Nintendo Switch. At least, so... Yeah, I mean, desktop mode helps out a lot with a lot of the modding stuff. Makes it easier. Damn, it's 6:30 already? Also, it's looking like Mario Party might be getting, delayed till next week. We might not have Mario Party tonight. On the bright side, that does mean we get more Mario Kart Wii, but on the downside, it means no Mario Party this week. Sad. Oh yeah, Game Boy games are, like, easy. I don't think there's a single machine that exists in the modern day that you can't play Game Boy games on. Heard the Pirates of Hawaii files aren't encrypted, so they've already been leaked. Like, the entire game is already leaked because of that? Honestly, 'tis the season to get the Steam Deck, because I know a bunch of people are getting their tax refund soon. I still need to file my taxes. I'm, like, thinking about the tax refund, especially because I have a little bit of a health insurance moment right now, admittedly. And I'm gonna have to pay extra for my psychiatrist and medication next month, which is not gonna be fun. That's not gonna be fun. But my tax refund will make that feel less bad. Hopefully doing the Bucks-a-thon last year doesn't fuck with my tax returns too much. I mean, I still work a job other than fucking, you know, Twitch.tv. And I mean, last year I think my tax refund was pretty good. I wish they would just announce the fucking price of the Switch, too. Because I would just, like, save my tax refund for that, honestly. Because, to be fair, with my, like, health insurance situation, we're gonna be switching over, and I'll be getting, like, a retroactive pay for whatever I spend on, like, my psychiatrist and medication, but it's still, like, annoying. It's still annoying. That's also real as fuck. This feels very, very good as a map with the Wii bike turning. Which is funny because I usually hate Neo Bowser City. I really don't like it in, like, any game it's been in. $3? Yo. We have been considering the affordability, so we're giving out free Switch 2s with every Burger King Happy Meal. I fell off the map. Damn, that just cost me. Well, no. I went right down. Oh, I thought there were 7 people in the game. I guess there were only 6. If it's playing the sad music. I should be in the next game somehow. They're obsessed. They really are. I really don't like Neo Bowser City. I liked it in this, though. I will say, it did feel very good here. Dude, I want to see more Mario Kart 9 so bad. That teaser trailer, like, really did get me hooked. Showing, like, cartoony-ass Mario. Oh my god. It is also funny that, like, we got the Mario Kart 9 trailer and, like, the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds trailer in the same year. And, like, they're still using, like, the same models for all the Sonic characters from, like, Sonic Unleashed. Like, yeah, they've probably updated it a little bit over the year, but, like, look at the fucking renders for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and, like, tell me if you notice any difference between that and, like, the renders for Sonic Unleashed. And it's literally, like, they don't change. Sonic the Hedgehog has looked the same for over 15 years. And I'll admit, it would be nice to have a little bit of a refresh. Like that every baby was confirmed day one, but only subtly. I got a feeling that Mario Kart 9 will have a pretty big roster. I mean, if they're gonna have 24 racers on the field at a time, they kinda need to have a big roster. Otherwise, it's gonna feel like you're always constantly, like, seeing repeat characters. Which, you know, if you're a few years into the game, that makes a little bit of sense. People are going to, like, fall into a meta. And even in a silly-ass game like Mario Kart, like, there are going to be people online who want to play that meta. But they gotta have, like, a big roster. I don't want to have it be, like, a Mario Strikers Battle League situation, where, like, there are, like, 10 characters, so there's a good chance you and your opponent are going to share, like, a character or two. Mario Strikers Battle League is a video game that I wish was better. Because it's, like, it's cool as, like, a little arcadey type game. But, man, I kind of did, like, mostly get my fill from playing the demo of that game. Because the demo of that game is basically the entire game. I mean, they added some new characters later, but that's about it. At least you have, like, the really upset Shy Guy gif from that game. It would be nice if Mario sports games were, like, better on Switch, too. Because I don't hate them. Like, I complain about Mario Strikers. I still think it's, like, fun. It's an inherently fun game. But, like, I don't know. Probably the one that was the best for me was, like, Mario Golf Super Rush. And even that, like, felt, like, a little weird. Like, even by the time they were done adding maps, like, yeah, I got decent time playing all the maps in the game, but some of the maps are pretty flat and not very interesting. What does this do? I'm glad you asked. It gives me the codename Steam t-shirt. You thought I was gonna turn steampunk? That would be funny. I should, like, Jen, if you're still in chat, can we make a version of the Join the Team where I just have steampunk goggles on top of my head? Because that would be funny. I'm thinking about that as like a minor change to make, and it's making me laugh a little bit thinking about it. No, it's just goggles. It's just goggles. It wouldn't be that big of a change. Come on, are your sprockets in a twist? Don't say that shit to me. Come on, it's funny. It's funny. We love it. Come on, and it would be a little funny if my PNG tuber just had shitty steampunk goggles on. It would be a little fun. Oh my god. You can tell that Codename Steam was a big flop, because it didn't even resonate with, like, the steampunk community. Like, I don't know, I haven't talked to any steampunks recently, but I very much doubt that, like, steampunks are going out of their way to be like, dude, Codename Steam is kind of peak. No, they're reading, like, Jules Verne and shit, bruh. They're not giving a fuck about Codename Steam for the Nintendo 3DS. If I still get third place, it's because I'm built different. No! Johnny Thanos! I got destroyed by Johnny Thanos. I lost 5 points. Yeah, that was a Crash Team Racing track. I never picked up the Crash Team Racing remake that they made. I have, like, the new Crash games and, like, the Spyro trilogy. I never played the Crash Team Race, partially because they never dropped it on PC. If that shit was on PC, I probably would have picked it up during the last Steam sale. But it's only on consoles. And, like, I don't have a new PlayStation, and I don't know how well that game runs on Switch. It might run okay. I remember, like, the Crash Insane trilogy and, like, 4 running okay. Aw, the online is kinda ass. That's sad, because that would be, like, the thing that I would want to play on it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. How was I supposed to know I was gonna roll right into dirt? No, I didn't drop her in dirt. Grow up. Oh no, I went to the same path again! No! Oh fuck, oh fuck. Dude, when I saw that, like, Fury Bowser, like, tsunami poster from far away, because I don't have my glasses on, I just thought it was, like, the fucking Sonic 3 movie poster. I thought that was, like, live-action Sonic and Shadow. Wait, who the fuck is so far behind that they're, like, a lap behind? It's not Yoshi. You're clearly wearing them? True, true. I was told not to wear my glasses too much when I'm, like, looking at monitors, because it will, make my vision worse, apparently. And, like, listen, the fact that I need them at all is, like, I can't afford that. I can't afford that risk. Even if it means sometimes stuff in the background of games is gonna look a little blurry, I can't risk it. If that's what the doc says, you know, I'll listen. Dude, I forgot that Tetris Forever came out. I was, like, excited about that, too. I don't know if that got, like, a physical release, though. Apparently it has mixed reviews on Steam, too. That's sad. I love Tetris. Oh, I fucking hate this map. This map is fucking terrible. This is like the worst map in Custom Track GP. Look at this. Oh, God. I was looking at Wario 64 deals. I didn't know we fucking switched to this fucking map. That better have been a random choice, because if someone willingly put in this map, I'm really mad at them. Oh, brother. Listen, if the Custom Track GP devs ever come across my stream, can you please, like, do me a solid and get rid of this map? Because I don't like it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this map. Oh, brother. Someone was proud of this being their first map ever. It's so fucking long, too. A lap of this takes almost 2 minutes. And it's 3 laps. There's no reason. This has to have been in Custom Track GP since it came out in, like, 2010. And somehow it slipped under the radar and remained in the pack since then. Because I refuse to believe that this map has, like, enough shooters that, like, they have to keep it in to appease the maps of the fucking mushroom map. I refuse to believe that. I don't buy it. Why is there even a big TV screen here? Like, this just has to be in here because they're taking the piss. Goodbye. Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. I'm gonna die for sure. Well, at least I didn't get hit by the POW block. Oh, brother! Give me a break. I'm still in third. Okay, so you guys gotta be honest to me, if you've been paying attention to the map at all, who is like a lap behind, Yoshi or Rosalina? It's okay to be honest and say you don't know the answer. Because who could, realistically? I was playing that badly, and it took 5 minutes, and I got third. This is a really cool map. I'm glad they still have this in here. You know, the kids might even say it's the heart and soul. Oh, dude, my Game's Done Quick shirts. Just shipped. Which is really good, because one of the things I got was, like, a zipped hoodie, and I need more of those. Because I need more large zip hoodies. I only have, like... I only have, like, 3 of them. And then the rest I have are mediums. And the mediums are a little small on me. Not so small that I can't wear them, but small enough where I don't want to. I love the goofy trees with faces. See, that's the shit that, like, Mario Kart 8 is missing. Is random stuff having faces. I mean, it's the heart and soul of Super Mario. Everybody lied about the soulful Wii U era. They removed the soul by removing the faces. Love when things have faces. Everybody does. It's the commonality we all have as people. My 8 points! No! Oh! I love when I see people on my timeline hating on Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I'm sorry to the people in my life I know who think that Five Nights at Freddy's is cool, but I think that Scott Cawthon is a fucking hack. And I think it's good when people shit on him. Like, I saw people getting excited about, like, a new Five Nights at Freddy's thing, and all I thought was, like, oh, there goes another $2 million to Donald Trump. I don't know. It's like, listen, I can't claim, like, a moral high ground when, like, I use, like, a Amazon website stream and, like, upload all my stuff to YouTube. But it's also not, like, that fun of, like, a series, so I feel like I'm a little vindicated by history. I feel like the world will smile upon me for thinking Five Nights at Freddy's is dumb. A new YouTube Kids Slop installment. Do the YouTube kids even care about Five Nights at Freddy's anymore? Or are they all just into, like, Skippity Toilet, like, Amazing Digital Circus now? I wouldn't know because, like, I don't know, like, any little kids. Like, I know, like, my 2 nieces and that's it. I have a nephew, too. I don't think I've even met my nephew, though. Your nephew still likes it. He's, like, 8. I guess the way to gauge it is, like, how many people, like, went to see, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Like, I know that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was considered, like, by and large, pretty ass. But, like, did that stop a lot of people from watching it? Remember reading a post about someone who pissed off a kid so bad because they called the superhero toy they were holding Skibbity Man? Dude, I would do that shit on purpose. I'm gonna be real. I would do that to troll them a little bit. And it's not because I hate kids, but because I think that kids have, like, funny reactions to this kind of thing. If a little kid showed me their Skibidi toilet toy, I probably would be like, yo, I know that, that's Skibidi Man. And they'd get all puffy and upset and be like, no, it's Skibidi toilet. And then I'd be like, aw, nuts. I guess you know more about the Skibidi toilet than I do. You know. It wouldn't be just me being mean, you know, I'd play into it a little bit. I'll pretend like I'm the idiot. Even though I know everything. More than this little kid does, at least. This is my only chance of pulling into 4th. It wasn't happening. Well, it's okay. It's fucking okay. Evil Matt. Guys, look the fuck out. Yes, Daisy Cruiser. I'm excited for Wario Land 4 to drop tomorrow on NSO. Honestly, it probably drops tonight at like 9 PM, because that's how they usually do their NSO drops. We'll see though, we'll see. But I think that's gonna make for a fun stream. Very fun stream. Enough time to beat the game before midnight? You think so? How long is Wario Land 4? Is it really that short? Because I've never played. Who has their social security card as their username? Like in Mario Kart? I didn't see anybody with a social security number username. How do you know it's that and not, like, code for, like, ICUP? Felt shorter than the previous 3 games. I see, I see. Maybe when I stream it tomorrow, it'll be a one-off. I don't know. Can someone check the, like, how long to beat? I could after this race, but I can't right now. Because I was thinking that was going to be a 2-parter, but that might just be because I've played Pizza Tower and Anton Blast, and those took, like, a little bit. Yeah, I did notice that. They only have Wario Land 3 on there, which I did not understand Wario Land 3. I was playing it, and I was very confused playing it. It went over my head completely. I think I'm too stupid for Wario Land 3. 6 hours, it says. Love 3, but it can be very easy to get stuck. Yeah, I don't think I have, like, the brain power for Wario Land 3. I'm a little too stupid for it. Have I ever played Wario World? I have not played Wario World. That was, like, developed by Treasure, wasn't it? Like, the same people who did, like, Gunstar Heroes and shit? It seems interesting. But I've never hopped on. Oh, this is another, like, stupid map. That sucks. I'm gonna be honest, as long as I'm on the bike, I might just be able to follow the crowd on this one. I need desperately to not get into first place, or, like, really far behind. Is he? I don't know. Are you thinking of the guy who, like, bought all the Rosalina amiibos? Or is that just like a actual held opinion by Mr. Bean? Oh, it's a weird screenshot you saw out of context once? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not too familiar with Mr. Bean 35,000 outside of Custom Track GP. Dude, I'm so cooked. Look how far behind I am now. I'm never gonna figure out how to navigate this fucking map. This map was made to torture me specifically. What the fuck? Where am I? Huh? I went into the wall. I don't understand this map at all. They really created, like, the one Mario Kart Wii map that is such a nightmare to navigate that, like, my dumb ass can't do it. I didn't even know that was, like, possible to do with a racetrack. Catch me losing, like, 25 VR because of this map. Dude, they're about to lap me, too. Oh no, I don't get to play more of this fucking map. Sorry, I lost 37 points. It's a lot more than 25. This is like if N64 Yoshi Valley was even more dire. It really is. Yoshi Valley is like only interesting because in the N64 version they pretend like it's impossible to calculate where anyone is. This doesn't look like Delfino Island at all. This is a much more doable map, though. Actually like playing it on 8. It's not like a bad map. I don't hate it in 8, but I think that losing the, like, fucked up, like, you can't tell where anyone is, it's like, I don't know. You lose a little something there. I might also be a little desensitized to it, because I already know what, like, is considered the optimal route in that map in 8. And, like, knowing the optimal route of Yoshi's Valley makes that map, like, a little lame. You know, I am being reminded, there was like a tweet thread that I saw on Blue Sky that, like, I could not identify whether or not it was supposed to be bait. And, like, I'm pretty sure it was bait, but at the same time, like, you can never be 100% sure with Nintendo fans. You know, it's a little bit of a Poe's Law situation. But it was, like, this entire thread that was going on about how, like, Mario Party Jamboree and, like, Mario and Luigi Brothership were going to, like, create, like, a slop era for Mario where it's like, oh, they're not gonna do any original characters anymore, all the games are gonna be, like, really homogenous and stuff, and, like, I could barely understand what they were talking about, because they were, like, referring to, like, the Mario sports games as, like, sports that include purple original character. Which is, like, I mean, that's one way to refer to Waluigi, I guess. It was, like, it was so bizarre and hard to follow this, like, thread that, like, I can't tell if it was, like, a fucking joke or not. Because it just, it sounded, like, completely insane. I don't even understand why you would make that argument about Mario and Luigi Brothership. Most of the characters in that game are, like, original species and shit. Like, yeah, they don't have, like, original Toads. Sorry, Toad barely fucking appears in the game. Damn, I sucked at that game. Or at that map. Waluigi hater from 2006 who just woke up from stasis. I didn't even know there were people out there who hated Waluigi that much. I mean, he's, like, not, like, a crazy character or anything, but it's fucking Waluigi, dude. It's fine. I mean, that's just the thing with, like, Nintendo fandom in general, is that, like, everybody who's a Nintendo fan will believe that their era of Nintendo that existed when they were kids is objectively the superior one. And it doesn't, like, it affects us all. Listen, I'm not immune. I fucking love the DS and Wii. I think those are some of the best things ever made. Are they actually the best consoles ever made? I don't know. I feel like you could make a strong argument for the DS. Probably not so much for the Wii. But that's okay. That's okay. I know there are things that the Wii U and Switch do better than the Wii and DS, but I have my preference. I have my preference. It's true, because you think 98 to 2002 was the most interesting Nintendo period. And it's like, it's okay. It's okay. They're a company that makes games for kids, so, like, what you played as a kid is gonna be what resonates with you the most. And, you know, it's not like I'm not trying to hand-wave every complaint you could have about, like, modern Nintendo, because there are plenty of things you can complain about. But I do think that some people convince themselves that we're in, like, a complete dark age and the Switch ruined everything. And it's like, dude, the Switch probably has more games on it than any system that's ever come out. They'll put fucking anything on that system. You're literally never starved for video games. Even if you don't want to play, like, the newest Mario. You can play the 5th version of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 that they've put on there. You can just do that. They're never gonna stop making new versions of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I gotta say. Wow, I forgot what I was gonna say after I said that. Now I look really fucking stupid. Oh, I do remember what I was gonna say, because I mentioned Sonic 1. I saw my friend, Henri, playing, like, Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn, and I did not know that the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 1 includes a quote-unquote easy mode, which, like, cuts half of the levels in the game, and, like, has, like, no boss fights. Like, it is just a short version of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, basically. Even funnier is that the only Labyrinth Zone level that you play is, I think, the one that's in... Final level's called Scrap Brain, I think? I'm a little rusty on my Sonic 1 knowledge. But it's the last level of the game. I think it is also, they adjusted the Labyrinth Zone, Scrap Brain part, so that you always go the right path, but I don't know. I didn't remember that much. Either way, it's just a bizarro version. I didn't know Sonic Jam had bizarre versions of the games. Got me curious about it now. I know, like, everybody always pointed out that, like, oh, Sonic Jam is the first one that had, like, 3D in it. It's like, yeah, I guess that's, like, interesting. It's just like a 3D hub world. It's not that interesting, but it's something. It's cute. I don't know, it is one of those things where, like, I grew up on modern Sonic and didn't really give the classics a shake until I was, like, a teenager. So I don't have a huge attachment to, like, classic-era Sonic. Really, the classic-era Sonic thing that I have the most attachment to is, like, Sonic Sat AM. I love that show. I think that show's really good. I'm one of those kids who never recovered from the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger and we never found out what happened. Snively became, like, the main villain. We could have gotten Season 3, Snively kills all animals. Dude, I got, like, with my Discord Nitro, I got, like, a 3-month trial of YouTube Premium, and it has been nice to watch YouTube without the ads, especially because I like to watch YouTube on my TV these days, and no easy way to get ad block working on that, so it's the only solution, really. It's so fucking weird how much they push, like, YouTube Music with that shit, though. Because, like, it's already, like, oh, with YouTube Premium, you can just download videos and play them in the background. You can turn off your phone and have them playing in the background, which is, like, it's neat. So why do I need YouTube Music specifically? What is, like, the YouTube Music, like, platform benefit that I can't just do by, like, loading up videos on YouTube? I don't understand. What is the point of YouTube Music? There's, like, more of a point to, like, YouTube Shorts. There's no hope of me catching up. Well, I die forever now. Goodbye, everyone. Also, hi Soul, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Dude, I forgot how funny the inspiration tab is on YouTube. It's like, it's so dire. How the fuck am I gonna get a POW block in first place anyways? Doesn't benefit me at all. Google spending millions of dollars to show you sentences like the Blair Witch plays Super Mario Odyssey. It's really how it is. It's only capable of, like, generating ideas for, like, lowbrow shit. Like, it's always, like, here are the hidden Easter eggs of, like, Super Mario Sandwich. And it's like, Super Mario Sandwich came out 27 years ago. They were making Did You Know Gaming videos about the hidden Easter eggs, like, 15 years ago. It's done. We've already got it down pat. And I mean, the funniest thing about the AI is that it, like, doesn't understand the concept of me being, like, a video game streamer at all. It has never just given me an idea that's like, here's, like, a stream idea you could do. It's always like, hey, do, like, a epic funny moments compilation of, like, your stream of, like, Donkey Kong Country Returns. And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? The funny moments compilation of Donkey Kong Country Returns? How many times am I gonna put in the video, like, me dying? It's not that funny of a game. It's just me having a good time. Vile Isle. Oh, fuck. This is vile. I know people were getting upset that, like, Google was putting, like, AI shit in, like, all of their, like, things. And it's like, yeah, the Google AI is not very good, is the thing. Google's also been, like, completely bent over, asshole exposed in front of Mr. President, trying to do everything they can to appease him. I think, like, you know, them removing, like, a lot of, like, important, like, holidays and, like, months and stuff is, like, one thing. The corniest shit they've done is rename the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Like, can we be so fucking for real? That shit is just mad corny. That's like Donald Trump saying he wants to, like, take over Greenland and rename it, like, Red, White, and Blue Land. Like, you guys can't actually... Are you guys really this stupid? Are we really, like, this, like, brain dead? I can't believe it. How is this, like, worse than I thought it was gonna be? I had pretty low expectations for this whole thing, and it's still, like, way stupider than I thought. All big tech companies going bankrupt would be a net good, to be fair. But it really is, like, Google needs to get for fucking real. You can tell which companies are the biggest pussies by who's, like, bending backwards like this. It's like Google, it's like Facebook, it's Disney. Mods, kill these clowns. Haven't we played this one tonight? Oh no, wait, this is different. It looks kind of similar to another map I remember. But yeah, sorry to get hashtag political on stream. You know, it's inevitable. I try not to bring it up too much though, because it's so easy to buy into like the whole doomerism, like, oh my god guys, we're completely fucked. And it's like, no, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. We just gotta get through like the next like torturous 4 years. Can I get banned for saying that? I might, that might have been a little too much. Listen, I'm not saying we kill him. I'm just saying he needs to be humbled a little bit. He needs to, like, have the fear of God in him. Okay, there we go. I won't get banned anymore. See, at the very least, you can't get arrested for saying that, because Elon Musk is not a federal, like, employee. You'll bail me out? Thank you. Thank you. Like, God, we need to do something faster about Elon Musk trying to, like, basically commit a coup on our government. Like, I was willing to deal with the insane guy that every moron in this country elected. Now I gotta deal with Elon Musk. He's like twice the moron. He's dumber than dirt. He gives a piece of paper a run for its money in terms of, like, lack of intelligence. That might actually be one of those things I have to edit out of the VOD, though. I might have to, like, edit out of the VOD me saying that about Elon Musk. Because YouTube might get mad at me. Can someone just remind me? Can someone, like, put in the Discord server, hey, Morgan, edit that part out about Elon Musk? Kinda crazy that it seems like Twitter is still somehow getting worse. Apparently what I've been seeing is that, like, random, like, art posts on the website are getting, like, tagged with, like, a thing that either says, like, this was made with Grok, or, like, edit this thing with Grok, recreate it with new Grok AI. And it's like, listen, if all the artists want to move over to Blue Sky, that would work for me. Because I'm pretty happy just having Blue Sky be my primary social media at this point. I'm gonna be real. Again, I've said it before, Blue Sky has its problems, but it is, like, it is so much better than the competition right now, because, like, the competition just keeps shooting itself in the foot. And I'm not in the Tumblr vibe anymore. I still use my Tumblr every now and then, but I don't use Tumblr as social media. I use it to, like, look at a funny post, and then reblog it, and then not acknowledge anything else. I don't know, in general, I feel like I've fallen out of, like, the Tumblr, like, sense of humor a little bit, just because I'm honestly just not miserable enough. I'm just, like, not, like, a miserable enough person to, like, fully buy into, like, Tumblr humor anymore. I've found self-love, and I found out that, I don't know. I've just found out stuff about myself is all. Plus, it's not even, like, a good platform to follow artists as much on anymore, because, like, it still feels like most artists abandon it for the porn ban. There are definitely some artists who still use the website, and I've discovered them through Tumblr. But it doesn't feel like it's enough. But that is fair. That is a fair way to use Tumblr. That was how I found this one animator who, like, makes, like, weird Nintendo animations in the style of, like, Pilot Red Sun, was just seeing that, like, posted on my dashboard. That was a cool discovery. If you're still posting art to Tumblr, you have a sense of humility, because rarely are you gonna break 1K notes. That is true. That is true. It doesn't, like, that is definitely, like, a case of, like, Tumblr search being, like, fucking broken. Need the Japanese artist fan base to move to Blue Sky expeditiously. See, the thing with that is, like, I wonder if, like, a lot of, like, Japanese, like, artists are taking more time than, like, a lot of English artists is because, like, they have, like, Pixiv and stuff like that. Like, Twitter isn't even their primary, like, art space. It's just, like, their social media platform. It is true. That's the thing I love about Tumblr, is that it is a very good, like, archival place. And tags help a lot. I don't know, I'm not on Twitter at all anymore. It's so bad, and, like, it feels bad to use. There's literally, like, no way you can use Twitter at this point without feeling bad about it. Even if, for some reason, you don't have, like, the moral dilemma in your head about, like, oh my god, I'm using a website run by, like, a guy who's trying to perform a literal coup on the country, it's literally still just, like, well, there's that, and also the website is just not good. It's just a shitty website. It's like it's completely gone the way of Facebook. There was a time where Facebook was on the top of the world, and now nobody your age, like, we're all in, like, our mid-20s, some people might be in, like, their 30s. None of us are, like, using Facebook, because Facebook got that bad. And that was also before, like, more of the moral quandaries popped up. This is a very cute map also. I love the Shy Guys. Like, I don't know, you can't catch me on Twitter anymore. Made a Facebook so your mom made you so she could tag you? I see. Yeah, they're, like, so dire. I can't use Facebook, I can't use Instagram, I can't use Twitter. They're just all so ass. And it's like, I don't know, I don't want to make people feel bad for still using those websites. But also, if you have, like, the option to not use Twitter, just, like, don't. Stop using it. If you're not, like... If that's not where your audience is, if you're not getting, like, paid from, like, Twitter and stuff, like, just stop. Who cares? It's a bad website. Run by a guy who's trying to take over the fucking world. Like, the literal most evil guy in the world, maybe. It really is. It really is. I really do hate what Twitter has become, because it was, like, my primary social media for a while. Elon Musk is, like, a cartoon villain, and he's, like... Also, like... And, like, I am not saying this to be, like, hyperbolic. He's just, like... He wants to be, like, Hitler. And I'm not saying that lightly. I just literally, genuinely believe that is the kind of guy that, like, Elon Musk wants to be. He is, like, literally, I think, the single most, like, evil man on planet Earth right now. Like, yeah, like, Google CEO and, like, Mark Zuckerberg are, like, cringe, and, like, they're bending backwards to Trump, too, but, like, Elon Musk is just, like, he is the antithesis of, like, everything that makes the world good. He is just, like, a remarkably, like, evil individual. Like, I can't justify using Twitter anymore. But I can justify entering the horror in Mario Kart Wii. Like, I don't know. I am not invoking that shit lightly either. To be clear, me saying, like, fucking Elon Musk is a little, like, Hitler guy is not me saying that lightly. I mean, he fucking let Kanye post all that shit for the longest time, and he did that stupid Nazi salute. So, like, I don't even feel like I'm exaggerating. I don't even feel like I'm exaggerating. I literally think Elon Musk is that evil. And literally the only thing that's stopping him from truly being like that is that he just doesn't have that much power, which is what he's trying to gain. He's trying to gain that much power over the public. And I don't like it. I don't like it. This map is really bad also. I really don't like this map. Are you guys seeing this fucking map? This is hell. Anyway, sorry to get really political again, but I really do. I hate Elon Musk. I hate Elon Musk. I think he's a bad guy. I think, like, if you can afford it, like, you should stop using Twitter. That's what I think. And I'm not even saying that to be like, oh, it's because, like, Blue Sky is, like, such a good website. It's literally just... It's because, like, Elon Musk is, like, literally the most evil guy that's ever lived. Not literally, but, like, the most evil guy who's, like, currently alive. It is just me and Funky right now. He's doing a lot better than me. He's getting, like, dangerously close to completely lapping me. I don't know, it might be getting time to maybe switch to something else. Because I don't know how active Custom Track GP is. It's not super active these days, from what I can tell. It's usually during the afternoon when it's, like, most active. Let me check the Custom Track GP website. It could just literally be me and this guy left. Oh no, there's another lobby. I'm gonna try and get in that. Let's go. I don't know. It's kind of crazy also that, like, when I think about it, like, the fucking Tumblr CEO is a guy who is, like, stalking and harassing, like, trans women online. And he's, like, still probably, he's, like, not in the, I don't think he's in the top 3, like, most evil social media CEOs. Like, I would have to think about it more, but he doesn't beat Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, that's for sure. Maybe he is top 3, maybe he is. But I don't think he beats those two. I don't know, what are the other, like, prominent, like, social media CEOs? There's not that many social media sites to begin with, so maybe this is, like, a lost cause. Remember Google Plus? I do. Whoever runs LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a deeply evil website. Even for, like, a job hunting website. It's pretty bad. I don't know, I guess I was thinking about, like, Jeff Bezos as, like, the CEO of Amazon, but, like, Twitch isn't really a social media company, is it? CEO of MGA, a doll company known for brats, has posted the most insane shit ever on LinkedIn, and you're afraid of him? Can we talk about puppies and kitties? We could talk about the fact that I forgot to take the Codename Steam shirt for over an hour. I just realized I got redeemed over an hour and I was still wearing it. This is the true benefit of my redeems that, like, change my PNG tuber, is that I'll constantly forget to change them, so you get a lot more than 10 minutes out of them. You did. You got a lot. You got a lot of that. You got a very long join the team. I don't know, listen, I'm not trying to make people give into doomerism, because I don't subscribe to that shit. I think that at the end of the day, we're gonna be fine. But there are a lot of dumb CEOs out there, and someone needs to do something about this. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep complaining about it. Oh, I did. Last year, I did a Buxathon stream based around Codename Steam, and the first stream of it, I was like, okay, so this last level I played is kind of bad, but it has a lot of interesting ideas. I think the first few chapters were, like, kind of fun. This could be an alright game. And then the 3 streams after that, I was like, oh my god, this is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. I got further than, like, the first 5 chapters of that game, and I was like, holy shit, this game is horrible. It is probably strictly my least favorite game that I've ever played. It's, like, funny in concept, but the thought of ever playing it again, like, makes me upset. Like, if you told me, Morgan, play Cheetah Men again, I'd be like, okay, because that's funny. If you said, Morgan, play Codename Steam again, I'd be like, dude, that's a fucking 20-hour experience that's not good. Why would I want to do that? I still think it's crazy that throughout the entirety of Codename Steam, they dance around the fact that, like, it's obviously, like, based, like, right after the Civil War, which was a war that was fought, like, partially, and, like, almost primarily, or definitely primarily fought because of slavery, and they ignore that right until the end of the game, where Abraham Lincoln starts talking, like doing his speech about, like, slavery, how it's bad, except that he's talking about how, like, the aliens that are trying to take over Earth are doing that. Like, they're trying to take away, like, everybody's freedom. Like, that's still, like, one of the craziest things I've ever seen, like, a video game pull. You can't ignore that for, like, most of the game, and then, like, bring it up at the last chapter so you could talk about, like, eldritch aliens. It's crazy. It's crazy. 3DS and 7 years ago. Damn, if only I got them before they hit the bullet, though. Because I am way behind right now. Codename Steam is not very good, but it's funny to invoke. At the end of the day, at the very least, like, doing the Buxathon and playing through all of Codename Steam did not make Codename Steam less funny. If anything, it made it more funny. But I am a little sad that that game was kind of fun at the start, and then it just, like, completely nosedived into being one of the most infuriating games I've ever played. Like, it was always, like, the story of that game was really stupid and not very well thought out, but then also the gameplay stopped being fun. It's true. I joined the team and I never left. It'll always be inside me for the rest of my life. Codename Stream was a true, absolute cinema moment. Even though, like, you know, some fucked up stuff happened with, Coffee at the beginning of that Buxathon, I'm still, like, really proud of it. And I think it went, like, about as smooth as it could have gone, considering that fact. Like, I'm really happy with how that all went. And it's nice to feel that, because, like, a lot of streams that I've done that are for the purpose of either raising money for myself or for other people's, there's something fucked up that happens that makes me, like, not super happy about it. I need to find an excuse to play, like, an old Pokemon game again. I need them to release some random mod. Because I'm itching to play Pokemon a little bit, but it's gonna be a little bit before we get to Pokemon X and Y. Because I still gotta do Yakuza 7, which is gonna be a long-ass game. And I still gotta do Majora's Mask, which also is probably gonna be a long-ass game. Where did I have my estimate for Pokemon X and Y? I had Pokemon X and Y set for May. And we'll see if that actually happens, because, you know, plans can always get derailed. But I want to make sure to get to that this year. Maybe get to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. if I'm feeling so inclined. I mean, it'll also depend a little bit on, like, you know, moving stuff, and also, like, Switch 2. Like, I'd have to say, like, we don't know the Switch 2 launch lineup, nor do we know when it's launching. I'm gonna need to see. I'm gonna need to see, because there's probably gonna be a good amount of stuff in there that I'm gonna want to stream. I mean, like, it's a fucking given that I would stream Mario Kart 9 day one. That's not even, like, you know, you don't even have to worry about that. It's happening. I'm popping that shit immediately. Oh! I don't know, is there any other stuff that's coming out this year that I would be interested in? Because I still feel like a lot of stuff has been, like, kind of hush-hush. Like, I'm enjoying Rift of the Necrodancer. That is not a stream game at all, though. Rhythm games are, like, pretty strictly not stream games. It's why, despite Guitar Hero 3 being, like, one of my favorite games ever, I've not streamed that shit. Deltarune? That's true, that's true. I wonder if I should re-stream Chapter 1 and 2 before that happens. That might be the play. Is just, like, once we get the release date for Chapter 3 and 4, I might, like, be like, hey, we're gonna do Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 as well beforehand. Because I streamed Chapter 1 back in, like, 2020. That shit was 5 years ago. I mean, the chapter itself is almost 7 years old, but, you know. Man, why'd I suck so much ass at this level, dude? Deltarune is like the only upcoming game this year you give a shit about. I respect that, I respect that. Remember being in high school when it dropped and seeing people playing it in the library fondly? Hell yeah. I was like in my first year of college when Chapter 1 dropped. And I think I just remember, like, it was on, like, a day I had off, and I just remember, like, doing chores outside and thinking, huh, I wonder what that survey program that Toby Fox dropped is. And I found out later it was a video game. I do remember that, I do remember that. Yeah, I'm probably getting Monster Hunter Wilds. I think at this point I have enough friends who are, like, interested in the game that I will consider, I think I will cop it. At the very least, I want to try out the beta that's coming up. I mean, I think the beta, actually, I could play the beta tonight. Thinking about it. Am I gonna stream the off remaster? I could. I could. I mean, I bought you the physical copy of it. I mean, if you just let me borrow that, I could play that copy. Otherwise, I could just buy it on my own. I wouldn't be that upset about it. I like supporting indies. It's so crazy that's happening. I'm glad it's happening, because, you know, I never really got a chance to play off. Back when I tried to play off, it was like the most up-to-date fan translation was the one with slurs in it. That's what I remember from trying to play off back in the day. And I never really got super far in it because I'm dumb at games. That was way before I was streaming, so it's not like I could just be like, chat, what the fuck do I do in this game? Gameplay was a little rough. I mean, it's an RPG Maker game. It was more so the puzzles I remember getting stuck on. I didn't, like, didn't fully understand. Whoever you are, thank you. No! Fuck. Whoever you are, fuck you! But yeah, I mean, I think, like, off would be fun. I think that would be fun to stream. It seems like the kind of thing that people would probably want to watch me stream, too. I feel like I have quite a few off fans who frequent. I fucked that up. Did I still get plus 24 points for that? That's kind of crazy. Also, I got the word that the Wilds beta drops at 10 p.m., and that's like... I think it's a little too late. I think that's a little too late. Maybe we'll switch over to Wario Land, though. If that drops at, like, 9 p.m., maybe I'll do, like, a little bit of that, like, tonight, and then just, like, finish the game tomorrow. That could be the move. Because I think, like, I don't know. I think I can't stream past, like, 11 p.m. without the risk of, like, completely fucking up my sleep schedule for work. So, I don't think I can, like, play Monster Hunter for very late. I mean, I could. I could. If I just, like, went to bed immediately after streaming, but that so very rarely happens. I don't know, maybe if I actually remember to take, like, sleep medication today. My sister's, like, it was sad, she got COVID again, so she was a little fucked up, and that also fucked me up a little bit, because I couldn't get sleep medicine from her, but she's recovered from that now, thankfully, so I could probably ask her tonight, hey, can I get something to help me sleep? And I'll take that around 11 and just, like, log off stream when I get too tired to exist. Although that probably does mean the stream archive will be a little delayed because I don't know if I'll have the energy to start rendering any VODs, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't know, I'm considering it. I'm considering it. I think it might be safer to just play Wario Land tonight, though. If that ends up dropping at 9 PM anyways. I kind of dig this evil fire world also. It does kind of look dope. Wario64 just said that Wario Land 4 is available now. Is it? Damn. Maybe I'm gonna play that then. I'll have to check my Switch, see if it got an update. Unless anybody else has the GBA Online app and can check if it updated. Dude, the bike really is so much better for drifting. Oh my god. It's not even fucking close, dude. No! Oh no. Why is my nunchuck stick not working? There we go. Well, someone... Oh, wait. Someone got lapped out if I was still, like, in the race. Poor player. Poor player. Okay, let me check my Switch right now. Oh, fuck, I'm in the middle of a Pokemon battle. Hold on. I just gotta Drain Punch this Purugly real quick. I'm doing a little Monotype Poison run in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Get me out of this game, brother. Okay, software update. Oh, there's an update. There do be an update. I'll let you guys know if it's Wario Land. If it is, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a BRB, use the bathroom, and grab a snack. And then we ball. Okay, opening it now. There's something new to play. There's multiple new things to play. It's on there! I also haven't opened it since Mystery Dungeon dropped. So I got 2 F-Zero games as well. Alright, well, I know what I'm gonna do today. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Wario has in fact logged in. Alright. Well, I think that's the plan. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take a quick BRB. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna grab a snack, and when we come back, Wario Land 4 will be real. I'll see you all in a bit.